Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, sovereign soul tribe of our new queendom of heaven on earth. Happy Moon Day, the 13th of the Mother Goddess of the Divine Feminine energies flowing freely through every living heart of our holy waters. Our local Solaris is sending in more reinforcements from the great central sun, releasing another 4 C-class solar flares, 8 M-class flares, and a major X-class flare from sunspot region 3664, maxing at X 1.72 at 7:09 p.m. PST, 2:09 UTC. We also had 2 higher spikes of resonance in Gaia's heartbeat on the Schumann charts at amplitudes of 25 Hz and another at 50 Hz, 5th dimensional vibration fully anchored in. We are breaking all curses and return to sender all nefarious projections as we cleanse and clear all that no longer serves ourself or humanity in our preparations for our full quantum leap of consciousness into our new heaven upon the new earth. The timeline of struggle and suffering is ending as we enter completely into the one true ascension timeline of abundance and bliss for all our good people of the new Eden. Keep holding your visions of our pristine new earth as we call in our highest manifestations of peace and prosperity with our pure intent and divine will, and the universal one shall make it so, on earth as it is in heaven. Amen. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release very powerful New Earth codes. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. Hearing a major reset today. Aurora timeline activated. 717 New Earth from ValerieElster.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Erini, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. There is only one sun in this creation, the inner central sun, the merciful one. The rest of the suns are his sons. Less focus on space, more focus on the lands. Solar lands ho! 6G message just confirmed. The joy of the inner sun causes the flares that we receive via the mirror, the portal of the 3D sun. The inner sun will now reconnect us to the 6D and the clock of time in the Mother's Garden. Erini, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Shekinah Rose. Blessed May 13th, Goddess Day of Love Venus. 13th of the month, the day we celebrate the sacred sistership of the rose and our sacred divine feminine spirit and Mother Earth Gaia. The sisters of the sacred rose celebrate this day by saying the Rose Ray prayers in unison voices with their rose lineage sisters and brothers. Sister of the Rose are motivated by the sacred feminine gathered in your heart. Let us invoke and bring forth the goddess energies of love and harmony, compassion, unity. We strive for harmony and peace among all living beings on earth. From ShekinahRose.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire, 144 flowing in. Today's oracle, opportunities are coming. For many, it's about to be a time with more ease, more flow, more answers than questions. This is both a readiness to start those bigger ideas and a harvest energy surrounding us, with tangible gifts and blessings falling as a reward of all efforts made when we couldn't see, for all the devotion which didn't bring immediate impact. Love, abundance, creativity. Your gateways are open. Manifestations are coming. You have been through a reset, and now, Everything is sort of different and new, upgraded, experiencing a new life. From SophieGregoire.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Roberto Nunez. Remember, no matter what this week brings, you can handle it. Your breakthrough is almost here. All you have to do is keep believing in yourself. The universe is saying to you today, it's time to get excited again. I'm going to blow your mind. Unexpected blessings are on the way. Let go of the stress and trust me. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Vicky Wills. The spiritual meaning of Aurora Borealis. The entire world has witnessed the incredible, profound, and awe-inspiring display of the Aurora Borealis over the past few days of May 2024. In many spiritual traditions, indigenous cultures, and folklore, there are various spiritual meanings. Across indigenous cultures, the Aurora Borealis is believed to be the spirits of the ancestors, or messages from celestial beings, as a sign of a coming period of transformation, renewal, and spiritual awakening. In other spiritual traditions, the Aurora Borealis is seen as an influx of light and higher spiritual energies to assist in the ascension, enlightenment, and awakening of humanity to higher levels of consciousness. In other folklore, the Aurora Borealis is considered a divine phenomenon and a bridge between the mortal world and the divine realms. The word aurora originates from the Latin word dawn, which means new beginnings and illumination. Dawn as a noun, the beginning of a phenomenon or period of time, especially when considered favorable. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Yoshiko Prema Swan. As the ethereal glow of the aurora sweeps across the heavens, it is as if the great central sun itself reaches down to touch the earth, infusing our world with a radiant energy. This celestial display is more than a mere natural spectacle. It is a profound symbol of the bliss and unity awaiting us at the cusp of our collective awakening. Each vibrant ribbon of light dancing in the polar night is a visible thread connecting us to the cosmic tapestry, reminding us that we are not isolated beings, but part of a vast interconnected universe. As these lights shimmer with the pulse of the earth, they echo the awakening of human consciousness, a call to embrace the light within and around us, transcending our perceived separations and celebrating the joyous unity that is our true nature. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Laura Hazel, a word from the whales, 13th of May 2024. Inharmonic segregators undergo harmonization by the greater cosmic source. Artificially segregated timelines and reality constructs undergo harmonization and mergence. Deep barriers of separation dissolve as deeply embedded constructs merge for the mass removal of karmic residue. Genetic miasma clears from new spaces. With great love from the Cetacean Collective, from dolphinresonance.org. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Jennifer Catron. A door has opened, an invitation, an initiation for the final exit of the false simulation. Soul contracts with the matrix itself are completing. Timing, frequency, embodied, karmic imprint release, all predetermined by soul contracts prior to incarnation. The vessel prepping for new station of identity merge, light body to be fully anchored in the quantum, an internal reset and recalibration to organic grid coordinates. Guardians highlighting discernment and power in withdrawing consent, embodied self-sovereignty. This is a collective dismantling of the archonic false father and dark mother, where the lower grids generate inverted creation. The degree in which you're assigned to this project has much to do with your particular bloodline, galactic contracts, and level of involvement in various monadic karmic rehabilitation projects. Christed bloodlines, galactic lineage seem to have the heaviest load. It's called a rite of passage for a reason. Big night last night for council is the changing of the guard, fully anchored in on Friday, which automatically begins shifting personal and collective trajectories, as well as instigates agreements, contract revaluations. A lot of dissolving, rearranging, and finalizing in the ethers. Pre-matter takes much less linear time now to turn to form. Stargate corrections focusing on Dimension 7 through Dimension 11 in preparation for dimensional shift, for those that meet the bandwidth requirement, all created from the original blueprint, rapidly collapsing and dissolving, a full letting go and surrender to the divine. Just a bit of what I'm reading in the field the past 72 hours. Personally, I've been in a 6-week initiation that required 95% of my energy and presence. As always, take what resonates. Happy quantum love jumping soul fam, big love. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Jennifer Hoffman. How is everyone today? After the very eventful week we had, we're in another one, and this one activates the April 8th eclipse degree, so transformation is happening. So if you're still reeling from last week, catch your breath quickly, because we're going to dive in again. Isn't this fun? It's bringing up a lot of issues, and with Pluto retrograde, be prepared for some deep excavation. Meanwhile, the karma boomerang is firing up, which does not impact you if you have been on the light side of the ascension path. May not go so well for those who are in the dark. How's your day going? From enlighteninglife.com. 144, continuing to pulse in. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Shay, from Numbers by Shay Numerology. 5/13/24. Today is practice for the rest of the year. There will be speed bumps, dead ends, and brick walls. Your patience and nerves will be tested. You'll question yourself and your life, but most importantly, you will have options. Go around, through, over or under, or don't go at all. Give up or take what comes with a grin and a thank you. All the power rests in your perspective, because nothing is about what happens to you, but what you choose to do with it. Some will thrive because they choose possibilities. Others will go down fighting because that's what they've been taught to do. Right action says there are no obstacles, only opportunities. Force creates resistance. Calm presence finds a better way. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Melissa Astara Rose. Dear ones, we're still feeling the effects of the powerful Taurus supermoon as it pulls up our deepest wounds, fears and insecurities around our body, physical reality, and material world. Alongside the Venus underworld phase we are currently in, and recent solar flares, you may be feeling deep-seated pain or fear being rapidly pushed up to the surface. A lot of restriction is breaking down within the body, which is bringing up deep suppressed emotions and limiting beliefs to be cleared and released. In these moments, we need to feel stabilized, grounded, and centered within our hearts so that we can shift through this opportunity to heal our body and emotions without feeling imbalanced and unsteady. Goddess Hathor holds soothing qualities of love, balance, and peace, so you may like to energetically invite her into your space so that you can feel guided to support your body in whatever way you need. Wearing hematite is great during this time as it helps you to remain anchored into your body. It is also important to remain connected to your heart and emotions, and so you may like to immerse yourself in water such as a bath, lake, or ocean to align with your feminine essence. During these times, I use transference healing practices, 7th dimensional light body healing modality, to support me to sustain my balance and centeredness. It's important to utilize practices that work with the electromagnetic body in order to anchor into the stellar grid. Resource your body with light and sustain your connection to your body and the earth as we go through so many astrological and energetic events. We are at a great time of rebirth and transformation. We now have the opportunity to manifest through our gifts and make the transition into living a 5th dimensional reality. from MagdaleneRoseTemple.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Kirsty Elizabeth. May 13th is the anniversary of the first apparition of the Holy Mother at Fatima in 1917, preceded by a visitation from the Angel of Peace in 1916. When Mother Mary gave her most resonant message to the children of Fatima, she was speaking of the devotion on her own part to show the way to higher heartfelt consciousness, as well as expressing the answer to the prayers for peace. In the end, my Immaculate Heart will triumph is the message, the method and the solution to all world troubles. The Angel of Peace lay prostrate to the Mother, showing his own surrender to her divinity and showing the way for humanity to find it. Peace is a blanket of surrender, an energy state, a sacred awareness, and a personal honoring of a divine mercy which loves all children until they each find their own way home. May peace be with you, from Kirsty Elizabeth. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. Solar activity continues at moderate levels. Integration period post-solar storm begins. Dear friends, solar activity continues at moderate levels as we start this new week. A few significant M-class solar flares are still occurring on our Sun today, M3.72, M6.66, and M4.81. We'll have to wait and see how these new flares impact our geomagnetic atmosphere in the next few days. Those of you who are energy sensitives probably experienced a plethora of feelings during these last few days. As the geomagnetic conditions begin to calm down, our bodies will also have some time to integrate and consolidate all the solar light codes we just received. It takes a minimum of 3 days to acclimate to the new incoming energy. Of course, this process is quite individual. Please stay well hydrated. Many people are reporting feeling thirsty and skin issues such as dryness. This is normal, but do stay hydrated. Some people will be feeling energized while others may feel tired, and both situations are okay. You are exactly where you need to be. Engage yourself in self-care and relaxing activities. Stay tuned for more updates as the energies roll in. Have a wonderful week. Much love. We are one. From DiegoBerman.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Master Lady Kara Ra. Mercury releases explosive alchemies of shift. The power of the 13 directly affects the explosive alchemical transformation into conscious awareness. Your DNA is ready to remember everything. Consider the totality of the 13. The number itself triggers so many varied beliefs, myths, and paradigms that it is through remembering how to navigate the 5 medicines as the sacred sequence of incarnation. The ignition gateway opens the moment that you fully embody divine mastery presence in the totality of conscious remembrance while in the specific body of form. This is attainable, and it does require your energetic 0-point body to fully rise through the DNA that has been waiting to assist you, to remember that you are the totality of the sequencing of the 13, eternally creating and being. It is through this full remembrance of how the sequencing unfolds that perfect balance arises. The 1 + 3 = 4 in this potentiality, the number that supports the cross of perfect balance and invites consciousness to rise through awareness, experience, and choice. 2024 has yet to disappoint. It is a choice year calling forward greater self-ascended presence. All of the elements are shifting into new forms. The spiral of energy of transformation is still wondering how this evolution will emerge. As a species, we are collectively rising into a moment of awareness that is yours to command or to be commanded by. Arriving at the pinnacle choice moment of the time out of time sequencing of April, May, and June is a rare moment of direct connection, a gift of unwavering universal support, the intersection that invites you to consciously know and remember your eternal nature as informed conscious choice, fully anchored beyond all fear, hesitancy, and doubt, claiming the freedom to live the law of instantaneous manifestation, to know that magic is real when you let go of that which has sought to keep you limited, and expand of your mind moment as alchemical choice collides with everything. We are all being pushed upward right now, May 13th and 14th. Today, as the Mercury retrograde fully releases, sequences that awaken dormant cosmic DNA activate. Whether consciously aware or not, this is happening. There's much to share about how delicately exquisite this moment is and simultaneously precarious. You have the capacity to remember the keys, to fully command all of the elements. Diving fully into the 5 medicines, you will open your alchemical lens, the gift of embodying your eternal essence as the active sequencing of the law of instantaneous manifestation. Through the application of the codes, you will be directly connected with all of the abundance and wisdom you have always been and are now ready to be in this body of form, with a deep bow before the extraordinary being you are. From ShriAnkara.com. From Divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, the current solar and emerald transmissions are helping in the soul awakening and mission embodiment that many of you are experiencing. For those who are now awakening to their emerald essence lineages, although the current influx will signify a powerful source for all of us, will be especially significant as they awaken their 12th dimensional unified temple, as Essenes come with their polarities already unified in their template, even though damaged too, due to the many DNA infiltrations and manipulations of this 3D plane. For all of us is a time of profound DNA reconnection, as the massive plasmatic waves are serving us to continue with our process of conscious DNA release and embodiment. Grounding is key to avoid unnecessary ascension symptoms, as the majority of the time it is due to not being properly grounded that we experience massive headaches, fatigue, and many other similar sensations. It is now a time for all of us to awaken our Hathor Essene memories, as many of you, even though not directly related to the Essenes, have belonged to this tribe, supporting them in their mission of bringing more unification to the planet and therefore being trapped in this karmic wheel. As we heal our 12th dimensional DNA template through the healing of each and every one of our chakras and the main traumas that may reside within each of you, open our shoulder portals and act with integrity. For our acts must be too impeccable in our chosen path to achieve healing. We continue reconnecting, remembering, and retrieving who we truly are. As time travelers, our consciousness travels through time and space, as many of you experience. When we awaken our 2nd DNA layer, we can heal trauma in all the dimensions where trauma still exists, doing this from the present moment, so healing can be extended to other timelines where we too exist. Clearing linear thinking is the most important to allow us to connect to other dimensions that are naturally connected to us through our DNA, which is the key to open ourselves to these dimensions. When we heal our pain and integrate it, keeping the lessons and neutralizing unconscious acts, we reset our soul records and initiate a new path without karmic baggage. The current energies are of great assistance to help us heal our personal timelines, both human and galactic, opening to self-synthesis and liberating ourselves from pain and the many blockages that it has caused within our physical, mental, emotional, and etheric bodies. The liberation of the Hathor Essene memories helps us to understand our lineage, traumas, anomalies, and above all, our blockages in our polarities. As Essenes, and many of us have been deeply targeted in their polarities, cutting their shoulder portals from awakening and hence anchoring the unity they are here to seed. Healing our sexual organs in all of us, not just females, is essential, as the 3D matrix has created infinite programs to distort the authentic divine female through sexuality, and many programs related to guilt and victimhood that are too embedded within our emotional bodies and second chakras. This has caused many Essenes a total disconnection from their female essence, blocking our sacred sexuality, as well as the divine masculine, who needs to embrace the feminine too, as it is the dance, the constant embrace between both that brings unity to the self and all. Clearing our first 3-dimensional chakras with the assistance of the Aurora 15th dimensional colors, together with the 7th ray, is vital to start transmuting the damage generated by this plane, our self-created programs, as well as many other influences, and the hologram inserts that have caused the many imbalances that you may still hold within these areas. This is why with the current energies, it is so important to accompany this work of chakra healing and transfiguration with our DNA, for as we release and transmute, we too retrieve from our DNA, especially our 8th-dimensional strand, all the wisdom and memories, whether Essenes or the ones that belong to us uniquely, that we need to solve the puzzle of our existence, as it is not until we know our history that we can too recognize the many wounds we need to heal in ourselves. This is a blessed time for all who are willing to do their inner work, for ascension is a daily inner work of self-observance, clearing, and embodiment, as this is how we transform ourselves and step into higher levels of consciousness. It is a time for us to reclaim both our sacred female creative force and divine masculine one. For all of us are here on a mission to restore, harmonize, and unify, and we can only do so when we first are working on achieving the same task. May you continue choosing to become a whole, loving, and compassionate being, beloveds, within infinite love, from NataliaAlba.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. We are in a huge preparation phase for the immense changes ahead, where we will need to take quantum leaps in all and every way and form, from form into formless, from known into unknown. We can only do so when our higher transmitter channels are fully open and our consciousness expands, when we are flowing energy like water and not rigid like before. Stillness, quietude is so necessary now. Go deeper within, for all the tools are there within your own soul, amplified by your monad. All is love. From JudithKusel.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. Whatever is crumbling away today is so you can heal and move on. Trust in your intuitive knowing to guide you on this. The external reality won't validate what your mind's eye sees and knows, that this is a blessing in disguise. This is a wake-up call from the divine masculine and feminine Christ to continue reuniting. Both energies are getting a boost of light to release more density and darkness. It is the next step of getting balanced for the Holy Grail manifesting on the earth and within our chakra system. In Jesus Christus' name, Amen. God bless you. Love, Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise, May 13th through the 20th, 2024, Magical Possibilities. Today the Sun is caught up with Uranus for powerfully illuminating conjunction. We are waking up to who we really are and our full potential. After the magical signs and symbols of the widespread auroras over the weekend, we are truly feeling activated into the new energies. The Sun is the first personal planet to make the pass over Uranus and Jupiter in Taurus. Venus and Mercury will also be visiting each of these big player planets, linking their energy together. Our personal planets of the Sun, Venus, and Mercury all take turns making the leap into the new age, as they conjunct up with Uranus and then Jupiter in Taurus over the next couple of weeks. We are figuring out what these massive energetic activations might mean in our personal lives. New structures are manifesting in front of our eyes. If we can only feel worthy enough to allow them to come into form. Do you feel like a different person? Wow, I think this might be the time we have been waiting for, supernovas, when our bigger self begins to land home. Our whole life will have to change and adjust to accommodate this bigger self. Parts of ourselves have been stuck in the past life trauma timelines, but that eclipse which happened near Chiron in Aries and Mercury making 3 passes over Chiron has given us an opportunity to drop the old painful stories, to completely disidentify with the trauma pain body. We are lifting up into new possibilities. The Aries energy has been supporting us in learning to own and contain our energy. We can't keep leaking out our energy and also lift off to the next place. We must take full responsibility of the sacred gift bestowed upon us of source energy. It's for our creations only, and so we must cut ties wherever forces seek to hook and drain our life force. It feels good to claim back and stand in our power. Mars in Aries is supporting our cause. The nodes of the moon have been hanging out at 15 degrees Aries, right in the middle, since early March. It's a big deal that today the nodes move off of this degree to 14 degrees Aries and Libra. It's like they are going to find Mars, which will come up to the North Node on May 19th. Mars will cross over the eclipse point at 19 degrees Aries on May 26th and come into conjunction with Chiron in Aries on May 30th. Mars is saying it's time to complete the past painful chapters and get a move on in new directions. Mercury has been in the sign of Aries since March 11th and entered retrograde shadow around the March equinox. It has been a very full couple of months with Mercury retrograde, the total solar eclipse, and Jupiter and Uranus together. But what does it all mean? Mercury coming out of retrograde shadow on May 14th will begin to shed light on what our process has been. Now it's time to move forward in new ways. It will be a big shift of energy when Mercury moves over into Taurus on May 16th. Mercury comes right into square with Pluto and Aquarius on May 18th. This square is about bringing forward whatever remains that is not in alignment with moving into the new age. Magic and possibilities are brewing with a special sextile between Pluto and Neptune coming into form. We will be feeling the sextile through the end of the year, but it peaks out in September and October. On May 25th, this energy will begin to amplify as Pluto and Neptune move closer. They will remain 2 degrees out of sextile through the end of August. Pluto at the beginning of Aquarius is about breaking down old structures so new structures can be built. Neptune at the end of Pisces is about rewriting the nightmare of the Piscean age back into the dream this world is meant to be. It is a special gift with Jupiter and Taurus also coming into sextile with Neptune May 22nd through May 25th. Jupiter will move into the sign of Gemini on May 26th and come right into trine with Pluto and Aquarius. It's the green light we have all been waiting for. It's a time for miracles and blessings and manifestations, which seem to come right out of the sky. May your path be lit by the increasing energetic upgrades, and you find yourself on a new and satisfying, supportive path as the Mother comes to meet you and we co-create New Earth together. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Colleen Lemma, on Monday, May 13th, the Sun, ruler of our ego, is connecting with Uranus, the Great Awakener, in steady Taurus. This is an interesting place for Uranus, the planet of liberation, as he is kept at bay by the density of this Earth sign. The Sun in Taurus is about connecting with our physical body, or being embodied in our physicality. Can we be both grounded and free? Can we be immersed in the energy of stillness and still be open to higher energies? Lovely Venus, ruler of love and affection, is also in patient Taurus, and is in a positive sextile to Saturn, planet of lessons and responsibility, and spiritual Pisces. Perhaps it is time for us to take some time in thoughtful contemplation. to open ourselves to an inner awakening and take responsibility for learning to love ourselves. We can be both a divine free spirit and a divine embodied human being. Blessings of love and light to all from sacredsoulempowerment.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun conjunct Uranus and Taurus. Venus and Taurus sextile Saturn and Pisces. We reach the yearly meeting between our local star and revolutionary, wacky wizard Uranus. We're asked to turn things on their head, see from a different perspective, embrace new ideas. The long story is about freeing ourselves from where we have got stuck and changing what we think of as important and valuable. The short story is that we need fresh material and experiences so we can live a fuller and richer life. Restlessness is common with this aspect. Calm it with experimentation, openness, diversity, and change. Alongside this, Venus and Saturn offer structure and order in the realm of money and relationships. Consider where you need to invest for maximum return. Tally up your accounts, budget, ask for advice from those in the know. Open a rainy day savings account or work out how to save for a significant purchase later down the line. Take your time to identify who and what deserves your love and attention. Focus on long-term stability. Tune into the divine plan. Awaken to your purpose. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 205, Red Planetary Serpent. Planetary is the name for the number 10, and its keywords are perfect, produce, and manifest. This is the 10th day of the Yellow Warrior wave spell. Planetary days complement whatever day they fall on, enhancing the energy in a positive way, because it gives 10-10 top marks. It's such a perfect day. Considering the mission you took on the first day of the wave spell, what can you manifest today? You can produce the results you desire as today supplies the perfect opportunity. Today is Red Serpent, and its keywords are instinct, survive, and life force. The serpent has amazing instincts. Crawling on the earth on its belly, it senses every little vibration. Serpent teaches us to use our instincts and to be more sensitive to what is around us. The serpent also symbolizes the transmutation of poison. If you can survive the poison or darkness that you hold on to, you will be stronger, but you will be even stronger if you can spit it out. If you have been bitten in the past, don't allow that painful memory to darken your soul. Today is the perfect day to transform it and set it free. Shed your old life so you can make room for the next one. Imagine your new self to be free of the position. A lighter, happier you is waiting after this transformative process. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Red Planetary Serpent, 10 Cheek Chan, Keen 205, 13th of May 2024, Manifesting Planetary Cosmic Kundalini Awakening. 13-5-2024 equal 13-5-8 equal 13-13 equal 4-4 equal 8. 13-13 Cosmic Portal. 4-4 New Earth Portal. Day codes 13 Goddess Cosmic Consciousness Natural Lore Synchronic Time. 4 Form Structure Foundation Earth Angelic. 8 Infinite Abundance Source Flow. Month Year Codes 5 Freedom Liberation Change Transformation Movement. 8 13 4 2 Twins Partners Cooperation Alliances Duality. 20 The Awakening Clear Vision. 24 Charisma Happiness Healing Joy. Keen 205 equals 7 Magic Code. A huge magical divine day of planetary cosmic awakening and building new Earth. What a phenomenal code. This planetary serpent, Keen 205, is the big gun that comes out on potent planetary activation portal dates to accelerate our planetary ascension. So amazing. Today's code is very powerful. Expect spiritual magic. The planetary serpent is a very intense code, bringing powerful transformation, healing, and accelerated awakening on a global level, forging a new path to greatness. Day 10 in the Yellow Warrior wave spell of fearlessly questioning everything in our path with a profound intelligence, disabling the old paradigm and fully focused on forging a new path to a brave new world. Today we are exploring survival and passion as we fearlessly keep moving forward on our quest, fearlessly choosing to perfect our planetary survival as individuals and as a species, through manifesting the planetary dream of abundance and harmony through global awakening. From survive to thrive, we are transcending survival mode. Glory be. Prosperity is the new code for planet Earth. Tone of creation, planetary tone 10 in the physical realm. Action produces, power perfects, essence manifestation. The 10th stage of the wave spell is the perfection of all we imagined as possible, and more. It is the harvest stage where we happily reap our manifest splendor. The forms we have been imagining begin to manifest into our reality, and our lives begin to reflect the increased passion, vitality, and life force as our deep soul longings are made manifest. Planetary energies enable us to build and manifest strong connections today. We have the power to perfect and manifest a state of total fearlessness and accomplish great abundance through our manifestation process today, perfecting abundance and harmony in all aspects of our being on a personal and planetary level. Now is the time to manifest a better future for ourselves and our planet. Planetary service. 144, continuing to blaze in. Hold the collective planetary dream of our new 5D ascended Gaia in your manifestations today. Visualize our planetary serpents romancing on this glorious Cancer, caring and loving moon, harmoniously flowing in union throughout our balanced grid system. Visualize beautiful healing and empowering life-enhancing energies emanating throughout the globe, and of course, giving muchos gratitude and appreciation for our divine Pachamama for taking us all on this wondrous evolutionary ride. Today's question is, how can I fearlessly rise beyond survival mode, building this new foundation of planetary abundance and peace to manifest our highest planetary vision? Divine blessings for expanding beyond the old parameters into new realms of infinite vitality, peace, and prosperity. And so it is. In la ketch a la Keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 205, Red Planetary Serpent. The mantra, the code for today is, I perfect in order to survive. Producing instinct. I seal the store of life force. With the planetary tone of manifestation, I am guided by the power of space. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Sheila S, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without our Divine 144 and all your support, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at egolovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Vision in Christ, for your super thanks donation today on YouTube. Thank you very much, Divine Angel. We appreciate you and your support. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with very powerful New Earth codes from Divine Bother of the Light, Li Prairie. 1. 1 times 1 equals 2. Food, dogs, recursive, information, waveforms, flower of life, kinetic motion, divine one directive, mother of all form, elementary particles, hydrogen, first ancestor, curved, space of nature, matter light crystallization, prime resonant frequency, tone tightens DNA genome, harmonic wave resequencing, musical scale signature song, spin frequency transmission, wave conjugations doubling, vacuum in between spaces, pre-atomic sound geometry, manifold reflection of one, infinite intersecting planes, fractals pulsating nodes, equal and opposite mates, becoming interstellar, galactic DNA lovers, mother, father, child, fruits of the flower, positives attract, crown energy, amplify souls, waters aura, breathing, memory, 1 times 0 equal 1, unity, what happened to 1, Euclidean scribe, 1 times 0 equals 0, nuclear platonic solids, mathematical looping, illogical approximation, unbalanced equation, currency exchange, economic problem, gold fiat money 1 times 1 equals 1, identity, property, optical illusion, matrix glitch, black hole, dark DNA, flat land, binary, 2D. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed day as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.